Welcome back to Talos Principle 2. I'm Dear Darling, and why are we here? What truth awaits us? Why don't we answer more of these questions together, where we've been introduced to this new mechanic now, of this moving powered platform in this world, the western levels. I'm just trying to find a sign so we know. We're trying to find level 3, which is this one, which is good, and it's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool. I think that level was a great demonstration of a potential within that that mechanic. How does this door open? This door opens with a blue. Okay. This only opens like this. Oh. So, okay, now let's think. We have everything. What we need is we only have a blue laser, right? We only have a blue laser. Okay, what I think it's going to happen here. No, it can't power itself. I need another connector for what I want to do. This blue laser has to power this using this connector. It's literally the only way we can open this door. There's no question about that whatsoever. And it has to stay on this side. What I'm thinking is, basically what I want to do is I want to send the inverter across for it to power the blue and then click onto that red over there. Interestingly, we can't actually see that red from here. Hold on. We can't actually see that red from here. We had to set it up in such a way that we can open the door and then let it go. So, wait, maybe we're connected... But what I wanted was for this to be red. Put this on here and somehow power it. So we'll go across, it'll connect to that red. When it's over here, it will open the door. And we'll have like 5 seconds or so to actually walk into the door. Problem is, if we use this to power that blue door, what can power this? You can't power it because you're on top of it. So it can't be you on top of it. You're the only way we can make a red laser. So you must be this. You must be a red source. Presumably you power this and this. You grab that laser and attach it to there. But then how do we get through the door? Hold on, let's have a quick look-see. Maybe if there's a red connector on the other side, we're good. There's not. So the only way this can open is with a blue laser holding it open, which can only be achieved by this. You see my conundrum now, hopefully. But basically what I wanted to do is this, and then like I run through, because that's going to open the door. But we need to be over there in the first place. Which feels quite impossible to do. I guess you could also invert this, open that door. You can power itself up. We need to set it up so the inverter opens the door. Why isn't this working? Ah. We need you to also power that. We need you to not connect to that. We need you to connect to this and this only for now. Why? What's going on? What's breaking? Oh, the inverter's losing sight of a blue. This doesn't feel right. It feels like I need another connector. Which is a fantastic design of this game, because I'm sure I don't. I just can't see how I can do this to just what I have at the moment. But there's nothing in there, right, which helps me. I should probably double check that, right? It just feels like I need another laser connector to be able to do other things that I wanna do. Because I have a core concept, I feel like, of this level, but I don't have any of the execution. Who needs to be where? Okay, we know for sure. You obviously, well, I mean, you can only invert a red laser. I don't even think it's guaranteed which one we have. I mean, I do think it makes more sense for you to go up, because as we just seen, this laser needs to be in contact with this blue the entire time. Otherwise, we have no source laser, because we need red lasers mainly over here. Oh! Wait. Do we set it up so you connect to this and you connect to this one on here? Because on this side of a wall, you'll open that door, allow us through. On that side of a wall, you'll break that connection with a blue laser and only have a connection with the inverter. This is a clever level. Okay, let's send you back here for a second before we set everything up. We need you to invert the laser, power this, and give it to you at some point. Right now we're going to have a conflict. Now we go over here, and if all goes according to plan, the blue laser will be cut off by this wall, it will only be powered by that red laser, and then the red laser can open. That is a clever level! That is a genuinely really clever level. That might be my favorite level in a while, to be honest.
What impact do you think the megastructure will have on the future of this island?
Hard to say.
It depends on what we do with it.
True.
Miranda used it to spread life, to make things better.
I want to talk to you, but I want to see what Yakut says.
And yet poor Miranda lost her own life doing so.
She just made
Amanibus, that is like not appropriate right now.
We can be more careful.
So much for staying out of our way. Stop Alcatraz. Oh.
What can I do for you?
Do you like me standing on this railing? Do you think that gold is a myth?
It's possible. I won't trust
I think it must be, to be honest.
Actually leads us to Byron, but
fair enough.
Yeah, seems likely.
I kind of agree with that guy in the comments.
That doesn't mean we can just abandon it.
Yeah.
Myths can
I guess that's
contain
true.
elements of truth, and I think this one exists for a reason. Maybe we had to create this imaginary founder because the real one lost her way.
You would have thought people remember that, huh? Are you sure the founder lost her way?
It's
No,
the only
surely.
way I can explain what she's built here.
Okay.
She got wrapped up in her ideas and lost all sense of perspective.
Interesting. I'm not sure I agree with you, but I respect your opinion for it. What are your thoughts on the theory of everything?
People have thought
The movie,
they understood
starring Eddie
everything
Redmayne.
before. Obviously, Athena has unlocked tremendous powers, but forgive me if I'm
Underselling it a bit.
skeptical that her theory really encompasses everything.
Okay, fair enough. I can understand that sort of level of skepticism. Especially if it's something that we can't conceive of right now, right? You're right about limits the ability to know, you know, like whole, hold on, Gödel's incompleteness. Is it Gödel's, I think, theorem? That within a defined set of axioms you... Okay, I can't remember exactly what it says, but at least like, it's something like we're given the axioms we use for maths or something, there will be something, statements which are unprovable, true or unprovable to be true or false. But what if it does? What if it does is an interesting concept? Because I guess, you know, conceivably, what if there's a whole new concept at play here which breaks everything that we know?
Then I don't think it's something we need to know. We're not going to find happiness or meaning in some equation, 1K.
That doesn't mean that we shouldn't know it, though. You can still find understanding in it. That feels, you know, I strongly disagree with your point there. Meaning on happiness, you know. I mean, there's still understanding which can be used, and then, I mean, maybe it's too utilitarian of me, but Something along those lines, right? Sorry about that little bit of a pause. We'll continue the conversations.
Byron
What do you think
couldn't
about
stand it.
Crier?
Have you ever tried asking
Town
the mayor
Crier,
a
is that what his
difficult
name is?
question, he used to say. But I think he does an all right job, to be honest.
Journalistic integrity, I suppose, is hard to come by sometimes, so... Do you ever deal with the mayor's advisors?
I try to stay out of their circuits, and
So it should be
they try to
respected,
stay
what
out
it
of mine. Helga is an old friend, but the others, they're not my crowd.
Isn't Helga just a shopkeeper? Also, others? Aren't they just those two? How do you feel about Mayor Amanubis?
He's smarter than people give him credit for.
Fair.
There's more to some folks than meets the eye, you know.
Always true. Oh, that's all. Okay. I'm not sure how much we learned from that. He had enough of what I was talking about. He just pushed me off. Very rude. Okay, so number 4 is in this direction. But none of the others are. There's a question mark over here, which I must imagine is a story thing. What are they called? Logs. That's the secret level we went to before. Okay. Connecting. Against decay. From selected archive documents A to C. We live in a decaying system, which in turn produces ideologies of decay to justify its existence. No matter what cultural signifiers they get packaged with, these ideologies come down to the same material result. A future in which, for the average person, there is the less of everything. To paraphrase Mark Fisher, we find it easier to imagine the decline of civilization than to imagine a civilization worth living in. And those of us who still believe that humanity can thrive, there is a path forward other than willful, accidental decay, are out of sync with the system. No matter how we phrase our arguments, they will be perceived in terms of whatever cultural signifiers the listener opposes. No matter how, they will be perceived in terms of whatever cultural signifiers the listener opposes. Okay. That, I'm not sure I particularly agree with. I'm saying that so they've got this very negative view on the fact that humanity can thrive, rather than seeing it in a negative light of things that are eventually going to go down, which I don't think necessarily have to be like mutually exclusive viewpoints, but still, the idea that no matter how it's phrased, this optimistic viewpoint, it will always be perceived in whoever you're saying it to, seeing as in opposition to whoever you're saying it to, if I understand this. It's a deeply frustrating, depressing, and even infuriating situation. Well, what can we do except patiently explain and hope conditions change? In other words, what can we do except have faith? I feel like this is perhaps overly pessimistic way to view people and opinions, but still. Excuse me. This was written only a few months before the discovery of a virus. There was no time for conditions to change. I suppose, the time surrounding the context is enlightening as well. From Hypatia's Journal, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem, and Day 882. It's been a while since I last wrote an entry in my journal, and much has changed in New Jerusalem. We've put a good chunk of a planned living quarters. And the old storage facility has been converted into a movie theatre of all things. So we still argue a lot, but now it's mostly about which film we'll be watching next. Other construction efforts are going well too, although we've begun to run out of ready accessible resources. Our scavenging expeditions are ranging further and further afield with each passing month, and the sites that they've reported on sound truly marvellous. One day I might want to go see for myself. Well, it's a good thing in that regard that we'll be getting 2 new citizens soon, because everyone is as busy as ever. More hands to help us build our future, and I can't wait to meet them. Yeah? Trevor, this is the scientist, right? Who is on, I assume, Athena's team.
How is this supposed to work? The system is meant to last centuries. Centuries! And yeah, Chernyshevsky's plan, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But I'm working with hardware that was deliberately designed to fail.
Planned obsolescence.
Planned obsolescence, baby.
There we go.
Selling broken garbage just to make another buck. A buck
Tragic,
you
isn't
can't
it?
even spend because in a few more weeks, we'll be extinct. Was it worth
Hard
it?
to be positive about.
That's the part that Alexandra doesn't
Surfing.
see. The greed, the stupidity, the selfishness, the way that we created this whole situation in the first place. She wants you to be like us, but if you ask me, there's a whole lot of human history and behavior you can just throw away, chuck it in the trash, right? You have a chance at a fresh start. Make the best of it.
We'll certainly do our best to. This has to go here, so we can grab a cube. There's no other good time for that. I don't know what this does. It looks like it's meant to open this gate, but I guess we need 2 things to open that gate. But the thing is... No. We don't need it. I was like, the thing is, which raises a problem, is that this platform can't see that blue laser if it moves across, but... Oh, I see. We need this to hold onto that button. Then the connector can go here to open it up. We grab a fan, which we pop on here presumably. I'm going to guess we power it up one way or another. I don't know what necessarily powers it. Experiment time. Does that fly upwards? Whoa, it does. Okay. Wait, what do we need? We need a blue. Okay. Be quick. Okay, that has opened that. We don't need that anymore. In fact, we don't even need this cube. We can just do that to open it. Because it's so... We do need the cube. So high in the air that we actually do need that to be able to free this. Interesting. I suppose we'll just run to the next level. I don't think we have enough time to really do much more else. Where is level 5? Over here, apparently. Prometheus Fire, very prominent this time. But alas, not something we'll necessarily chase. It does seem like it's over there, so theoretically should be quite a findable one. Okay, we don't have enough time to do that. We don't have enough time to talk to you. I just want to find the next level. Because we've got about 3 minutes left. I guess we probably could have, but we'll save it for next time. So, for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Talos Principle 2. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.